Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. First play from scrimmage, Stafford. And incomplete to open things up. These Rams and Niners met 3 times a season ago. The Niners had the Rams number in the regular season, winning 31-10 in Santa Clara. And then again 27-24 in overtime in the season's final week. But the Rams got the last laugh in the NFC Championship game with that 20-17 victory. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Open man is Henderson. That's complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Going to run the sweep here. This is Kupp. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Nick Bosa using that speed to get in there and break that play up. On 2nd and 12, Stafford. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
You got to give some credit there, able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. 4th down, and we go from one mat to another. Stafford heads off. Matt Gay gets set for the Rams field goal. Gay's kick is good, and the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. On 1st down, it's Rosen. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Out of the gun. Here's Josh Rosen. Got an open man. It's McLeod. Mike McGlinchey, the Notre Dame man, guilty on that one. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now Rosen looking to throw. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Rosen. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. They want to go to the air again with Rosen. Man open, that's Ray McLeod. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 45-yard line. Rosen will throw. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Here's Rosen to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there. Incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Rosen. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have the Niners first down as this defense cannot come up with a play that they need. In fact, they surrender a big chunk, 17 yards there on 4th down. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second down at 4. And now it's Rosen looking. And the grab by Croft. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
He had 3 catches last week. That one his 3rd on this drive alone. They'll run with Mitchell. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
And he's got it. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Mitchell, and he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown.
That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be now a hit and a loose football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. So problems there on the return. Very costly. Not what you need when you've just surrendered the lead.
Not at all, because this now has a chance to really snowball on them quickly. Their offense was on the sidelines talking about getting on the field and getting that score back.
They'll look to throw on 1st down with Josh Rosen. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rosen. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. They're going on fourth down. Rosen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Stafford's throw, it's complete into the hands of Higbee. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up second down. Henderson running straight ahead, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. 2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3 our score. An extra DB for the 49ers now on third. From the gun, here's Stafford. And able to find Higbee, it's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Meanwhile, Stafford's throw pulled in by Robinson here. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. On first down, Stafford here. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Stafford. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And the Rams are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They'll run here with Henderson. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Darrell Henderson, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was all polished off by Darrell Henderson's touchdown run. Fields it right around the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. George Kittle and the Niners ready for their next drive. There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
Kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front, then they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but we're going to the headliner each and every time. And that's not easily done because, you know, all the defenses are kicking towards him right now. That means he's fighting his way through traffic, finding ways to get open, even when he's not supposed to be. My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They're able to complete this one to McLeod. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in a defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Keeps himself upright. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Rosen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Stafford's throw pulled in by Jefferson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. Up the middle, here's Henderson. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. 4th down, and we go from one Matt to another. Stafford heads off. Matt Gay gets set for the Rams field goal. And Gay knocks this one through. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So it was a 3-point lead at halftime, and they double that with a field goal here.
And I think defensively, you've got to be okay with that because you've kept this game within a touchdown. Your hope is that you've inspired your offense to put a drive together, get in the end zone themselves, and hopefully get you the lead.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Throwing now, Rosen. First down, and he'll find McLeod on the right side complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. And he's got the hook up to McLeod. And they get him down, but not. And now they're in the hurry-up. Rosen on 1st and 10. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rosen. And that's dropped underneath to Mitchell. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Throwing again, it's Rosen. This one caught by Kittle. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now Rosen. Being chased out left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily, and looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. loses a full 5 yards there on the sack, and it also brings up 4th down. 4th and goal. To throw is Rosen. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Robinson. And they'll be stopped at the 28. On a play that started at the 14, they pick up 14. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Henderson now on 1st and 10. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. On 2nd down, back to Henderson. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Riley Dixon now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Seven yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Rosen off the play action. And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rosen. Short throw hauled in by Croft. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11. Now it's Rosen. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Rosen's throw complete there to McLeod. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price.
Touchdown 49ers! Ray McLeod, his first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th. Very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Here's Stafford. Throw left side complete. That's Henderson. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop him before he could get to the marker.
So a change of possession here on the punt, and they will take over 1st and 10. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards there and a 1st down. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Mitchell. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now it's Rosen. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there, as that's batted down and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Stafford now to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now Stafford. He'll get this underneath to Henderson. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now it's Stafford. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. He's to the 10. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. Now Gold for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Stafford barking out signals and trying to get his guys set quickly. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So for San Francisco, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for L.A., they'll drop down to 1-3, and they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.